Hello and a lovely warm welcome to you today. I'm Fuzzy Logic and I'm bringing you another Overwatch gameplay. Today we're playing as Mei on defense on King's Row. It's a control point / payload map. I'm really loving Mei. I'm really getting to grips with Mei, how to use her abilities, how to use the ice wall, the ice block for healing and for disrupting people, how to use her ice blast, and also how to predict and get this projectile, her secondary shard projectile, to work properly to get some really clean shots. I really love to put that ice block up there at the start of the round. It really stops any snipers. It really annoys them if anyone's up there, because they have to wait for about, I think it's 4 seconds or 5 seconds for that ice wall to disintegrate. Oh, I missed it. I put it on the floor, I think. But blocking these doors, if I can block these doors, it stops people from coming out of the door. If a few people have come out the door, then it may split the group, it may split their team a bit, which will give us more of an advantage. So as much as I can, I use this ice wall as a nice deflector. It's another part of the map. It's like creating a new thing on the map that people have to go around, have to avoid. It's especially useful in small choke points. Freeze that Lucio, put a few shards into him, miss that hook, try and avoid the hook of the Roadhog. You know he's going to try and hook you. His health is exceptionally large. Just spray, try not to use a shard because the freeze doesn't last too long and you can't put 2 shards into Roadhog before the freeze unfreezes, and he's got such a large health pool that you need to put a large amount of damage into him. So just freeze him, and it may freeze him again once he's thawed out, and then you can start hitting him with shards. But on his own, his health pool is very big. So disrupting the team here. This Winston is now stuck on this side of the wall with none of his teammates helping him out. I've got my ultimate ready. Go into that ice block, throw the ultimate onto the point. That Pharah jumps up into the air. She knows far too well to stay anywhere near that. It doesn't manage to get anyone this time, but it's defended the point for a little bit. We've managed to regroup now as a defense. Missed that wall, tried to put it up higher. Still trying to get to grips with where the wall placement is and how to place it, especially once I'm in a fight, in the battle. Now the good thing about going into that ice block is that you're in a third person and you can basically use it as a really nice way to look around the map and to survey the situation, find out where people are, if they're behind you or not. It's a really clever way to survey your surroundings before you attack and to know where everyone is on the map, either your allies or the enemy. So on King's Row, they have to come through this really narrow passage. Anyone that can't fly or grapple, they have to come through this really narrow passage. I think there is a route around to the left-hand side as we look on the screen, and there's definitely a route through this door, but they have to come through this narrow passage to begin with, and it's really easy to be able to stand back and block people from this passage. See, on that one, I really love that. There was a sniper, there was a Widowmaker on the roof, and I put a wall up right in front of her. It's going to really annoy her because for 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever it is, she cannot shoot, she cannot see anyone. So it must be really annoying to fight against a good Mei, and I'm really trying to perfect how this wall goes up and where it goes up. I don't really freeze a lot of people, so my primary weapon isn't really freezing a lot of people. I tend to use Mei as a very defensive, strategic player who can put a wall up at a particular point and force enemies around the wall in a specific way. See, that Roadhog had to go around that wall. He didn't want to stay behind it until it went down. So we all know that he's going to be coming around that wall on that side, and it's a really clever way to play Mei by using this wall to separate people. Now, they have not managed to capture the first point yet. There's 1 minute 20 odd seconds left, and they're not managing to push up any further. I can fall into this ice block, and I'm still contesting the point as an ice block, an indestructible ice block. So for those 4 or 5 seconds, I am stopping them from capping the point, allowing any one of my team to be able to come back and help contest the point with me. So even if I was going to die, it's contesting the point, so it's stopping the progress of the capture, and it allows my team to come up to the point and help me out. Gives them a bit more time to come up and start defending the point. Having played a bit more Mei, I really realise how you can utilise these weapons. Here we go, look at this wall. You can use this wall to jump up to higher places. You can even use it to push your teammates up to higher places. So someone, for instance, like Reinhardt or Bastion, who wouldn't be able to get up to a high place, you could use the wall to prop them up into a higher place. That ultimate goes out. I think there's someone frozen. Missed that Roadhog, which is the one I wanted to get. I don't think the area of effect of that freeze is really good because it doesn't really get many people. People don't really group that closely together. Other ultimates like Zarya's Graviton Surge seems to pull people in from a wider range. More people seem to get trapped in it, but that freeze, it never seems to get more than a couple of people, 1 or 2 people. Put the wall up there, stop that junk rat coming in. If he was trying to get through that door, that wall would stop him. It's got into overtime. Go back into the ice block, still contesting this point as an indestructible ice block. Put the wall up, contesting this point behind the wall. Hopefully my team are now going to come up and help with the defense a bit more. We're managing to hold it. This is a really good defense. I'm really enjoying Mei. Got taken out there, but like I said before, we were just contesting this point for as long as possible so our team can come up behind it. This game is a real team-based game. As much as you want to be a solo player, you really need to work as a team. It takes a lot of skill each character, and they have a lot of interesting tactics to learn, and you need to know the opposing team, so you need to know what they can do and what their strengths and weaknesses are. They're still contesting the point, using that to come up and surprise them from the top. As much as we can try and contest this point, they might cap it. I'm contesting it again with this ice block. I find it a really good tactic. Try and put this wall up to stop it. That's the round. Managed to contest it. They almost got A, but we managed to contest it. Mei is such a brilliant character. What do you think to Mei? Are you a Mei fan? Do you really like Mei? I am a Mei devotee. I love Mei. She is a brilliant character. Something I've never seen in a first-person shooter style game before. Her playstyle is totally unique. I love what she can do, and I love how she can help the team. She's a real team player. She's really good on defense. I've been Fuzzy Logic. I really hope you've enjoyed this gameplay today. If you have, why not hit that subscribe button, or simply put some comments in the box below about what you thought to this gameplay, or to Mei, or to Overwatch in general. Anything you'd like to see in any videos coming up. That's it for today. I will hopefully see you in the next one.